Hey everyone, it's Allie and welcome back to my channel. So today we're going to be going over my thoughts on the latest fragrance that I've added to my collection. This is one that I've wanted for a minute ever since I saw that they were launching it, and that is RedBrook. If you don't know, RedBrook is a fragrance that was done in collaboration with Steven from the channel Red Essence. It's here on the platform. Amazing channel. Highly suggest you guys go check him out. He himself is influential and is so amazing and so knowledgeable. And I honestly love his videos. And he collaborated with Carlos J. Powell from the channel Brooklyn Fragrance Lover, who is another one of the channels that I absolutely love. I love the songs and the intros to his music. I would always put them on in the background and listen to his reviews and like jam out to his intro and just be like, yes, Brooklyn Fragrance Lover. Like, it was just so cute and so fun, and honestly, such an amazing channel. Unfortunately, though, Carlos did pass away before the launch of this fragrance. Unfortunately, he had health complications and he was taken from us really early. He will always be missed in the community. He was very influential. I loved his reviews. He collaborated a lot with Steven since they lived not too far from each other. And I love the videos where they would sit together and just smell new perfumes and colognes and give their thoughts on it. I always thought they were such interesting personalities and thought that their energies just matched each other so well. And it was just beautiful. They had a beautiful friendship. And more than anything, I wanted this fragrance because both of them worked on it together. They took about 2 years working on this fragrance to create what it is today. And just the fact that both of them had a hand in making this fragrance was enough for me to justify buying it and putting it in my collection because they're both super influential in my life. I love both of their channels, and honestly, I needed it just because they both worked on it. And regardless of whether it smelled masculine, feminine, unisex, I wanted it because I wanted to support this fragrance collaboration, and because I thought it was beautiful, and because I honestly do miss Carlos and his content and wanted something to remember him by in my collection. And I think this is a beautiful addition and honestly a great fragrance, especially for men. I do think this leans a lot more masculine, but nonetheless gorgeous fragrance. We're gonna get into this right now. I'm gonna start off with the name RedBrook. It is a combination of both of their channels' names, so Red for Red Essence and Brook for Brooklyn Fragrance Lovers, which I thought was really, really clever and really, really cute. And honestly, I love the name. The fragrance sits inside like this. It is a black bottle with this sort of gold cap that's texturized. It's really, really simple. It's really, really nice. I honestly like it. It's just simple and it's done right in my opinion. Also inside you get a card, and I'm going to go over what it says on the card in a second. Let me just put this down really quick. So I wanted to go over what it says on the card because I thought it was pretty interesting. It says, "The vein of New York City run underground and transport the lifeblood of the metropolis. This energy is the inspiration behind the collaboration among creative director Steven from the channel Red Essence and Carlos from Brooklyn Fragrance Lover and the fragrance experts at the Society of Scent. The brightness of tangerine and ginger captures the spirit of those who breathe vitality into the community. Pink pepper adds its unspoken mystery and aura of intrigue. The composition beautifully concludes with the robustness of patchouli and the vigor of Haitian vetiver. A seductive finish of sultry vanilla and chocolate create, allure, and entice a state of olfactory bliss. We thank you for being a part of our journey. Sorry, I get so tongue twisted. Thank you for being a part of our journey, underground or otherwise." And then it says, "The limited edition of 1,000 bottles is a tribute to my friend Carlos, who passed away right after we had finished the labor of love. And just before we were able to share it with the world, this is his legacy, the fragrance community. And this is my honor to present it to you." I might have like butchered reading some of that. I'm sorry. I get like really like dyslexic reading. So I'm trying, you guys. I'm trying. But yeah, and then it has a signature on the bottom, which is really cute. And it tells you what number you are from the 1,000 bottles. I am number 682 out of 1,000. Thought that was really cool and a really beautiful card to include that talks a little bit about the fragrance. And yeah, so like I said before, there's tangerine, ginger, pink pepper. There is also a seaweed note in this. Patchouli, Haitian vetiver, vanilla, and there is a white chocolate note. And I'm going to spray it on. And in the opening, you definitely get that tangerine and you get that ginger. You have a good little spritz. This is really, really nice. Like I said, it pulls really masculine because there is a heaping dose of vetiver in the base. And vetiver is one of those woods that just tends to smell more masculine. And it pulls a lot more masculine, especially on my skin. It's really brightened up by that tangerine, and that ginger adds a sort of like spicy zest to it as well. I really love the tangerine though. It's got this sort of juicy, bright quality to it that adds a little bit of sweetness. It's not an overtly sweet fragrance, but it does have a little bit of sweetness because of the inclusion of the tangerine. And like I said, that ginger adds a little bit of zest, a little bit of spice, and it is just so nice and well-rounded. That pink pepper as well as adding this little spicy touch to it. What I predominantly get from this is a heavy patchouli base and the vetiver. The vetiver and the patchouli add this sort of earthy, woody component to the fragrance. And that vanilla is so, so nice. It sort of rounds out the entire thing together and pulls it into this like unison sort of scent that I get. And honestly, when I smell this, it reminds me of a luxurious, newly built study. So like, this is what I would imagine a classy, elegant guy to smell like. This fragrance has an air of class to it. It smells like you're sitting in a newly built study that is just so luxurious and beautiful. And there's a guy sitting there who's just the epitome of class. This is such a classy scent. Honestly, this would be such a good date night scent. This would be an amazing scent to wear dressed up. It's very formal and very, very masculine and very just elegant. There's something so elegant and like upper class about this. I really love that that tangerine note sort of lingers for a really long time. It almost never goes away, but it's like a very vetiver tangerine sort of fragrance. Honestly, I wasn't sure exactly what to expect from this fragrance when I first had read the notes. I was trying to piece together what it was going to smell like in my mind, and I was completely wrong. But it still smells so good, and I honestly think that so many men would enjoy this, especially if you love sort of peppery, zingy, bright, woody fragrances. This is such an amazing one, honestly, and I really do like it. Like I said though, it does pull more masculine. I cannot see a lot of girls wearing this unless you're really into heavy vetiver, patchouli, sort of citrusy scents. But nonetheless, this is super gorgeous. And like I said, it just has this really beautiful, charming charisma about it. It's very upper class, very well refined, very well rounded because that vanilla in the base sort of rounds everything out together. It makes it so cohesive. Really, really nice, you guys. I really do like it. Probably not one that I'm going to wear too often because like I said, it does pull a lot more masculine than I prefer in my fragrances. I don't mind a masculine fragrance here and there, but I do like it when they lean a little bit more on the unisex, slightly masculine leaning side. And I feel like this pulls a bit more masculine than I'm comfortable wearing, but nonetheless, a stunning one in my collection. My guys out there that are thinking about this fragrance, if they re-release it, go out and get it. I don't know if they will re-release it. That is unknown right now, but if they did for some reason, sign up, get yourself this bottle. It did retail for $129, and I think it was one of the best $129 I could have spent because this bottle and the scent is a 10 out of 10. Highly suggest this one, especially for my guys out there. Check this one out, RedBrook Parfums. So good. And yeah, that's pretty much my thoughts on this fragrance, you guys. If you guys like the content, give it a like. And I will catch you guys later in my next video. If you want to connect with me, I will also put my Instagram link down below where we can talk more fragrance if you guys want. But till next time, you guys, I will catch you guys later. Bye.